Hey everybody, Infinity Squared here, and today I'm going to be playing a game. It's gonna be fun. So, let's get into it. Ta-da! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I downloaded it onto my computer yesterday so I could record this video for y'all, because there's something really cool I've been doing in Duel Links that I thought might be fun to share. It's basically, first just initiate link, you know, link into the frames and whatnot. That would be really cool though. Just an augment. It's like VR chat, but for Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically. Now, those of you who have been playing Duel Links recently may be able to guess what today's video is about based on the character I have selected. But Eternal Bond. It's a new skill based on the relationship between Jade and Yuki and Yubel. Now, a bit of a lesson on Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters tend to range in queerness from heavily implied to be queer to literally just explicitly queer. Like, they just do that sometimes. You've got characters like Alito and, you know, Yubel. And Yubel is canonically non-binary and intersex, which is just super cool. Just great representation, great character, very fun. And so they have a skill here based on the relationship between there we go. They have a skill based on the very close and fairly romantic in nature relationship between a non-binary character and the main character of this particular arc of the anime, Jade and Yuki, or Yuki Judai in the Japanese. This is the only protagonist who had his name changed in the dub. But now we have a powerful skill that allows us to play with using Yubel. And yeah, I thought I'd show it off for all of you. So, we're now going into a duel, and let's see who we're fighting. Let's see who we're gonna be dueling today. Ooh, Seto Kaiba avatar, and they're playing Maximilian Pegasus. Wonder if Jaden has any lines for Pegasus.
You know my abilities give me an unbeatable advantage.
Yubel lives within me.
That's a good line to have for this sprint.
Allow the finest duelists to duel me. I hope you live up to your reputation.
Duel. My turn.
Okay, start things off. Activate the spell card, Neos Fusion. I'll fuse Elemental Hero Neos Kluger by using Yubel and Neos, and voila! Then normal summon Stratos.
Activate my monster's effect.
Why can't I use this at the moment? Oh, I can't special summon for the rest of the turn after using that card. Oops.
My turn.
So our field right now, we've got Stratos, and we got Kluger. This is just a fun name. I think it's German. Yubel uses a lot of German words in their cards and stuff. Like, the newest Yubel card is called the Eternal Love Guardian, which is just really cute. Honestly, I feel like Soulshipping might just be my second favorite Yu-Gi-Oh ship after Fruit Shipping. Like, it's just... I don't know, I got a thing for canon ships, I guess. Destroy your face down. Okay, there we go. Sorry, there was a bit of an awkwardness with my vocal syncing there, but it's all good now. Anyways, back to the duel.
Activate the spell card, Polymerization.
Now, do I want to go Brave Neos? Neos Knight? How about Nova Master? A fusion summon. The flames of justice blaze to life. Elemental hero, Nova Master. Now, battle. Nova Master attacks.
Activate my monster's effect.
Oh, Winged Kuribo. That's a nice card to show up during a Jaden duel. Now, there's no reason for us to, you know... I was gonna win, but then I wasn't gonna win, and then I won anyways because he surrendered. Okay. Gold rank 2. And again, your ticket. Oh, that's an interesting set of capsules they've got for today. And we get a few gems. Ooh, and some box checks. Let's duel again. Do. Current data. Beta panel. Rex Raptor. That's an interesting character to be facing. Beta panel. It's in Portuguese, isn't it? Because they're Brazilian, so.
My duel.
Okay. Let's see what sort of deck I'm facing. Let's see. Rex Raptor implies a dinosaur deck. The game mat implies a Dark Magician deck. What if we're fighting a dinosaur Dark Magician deck? Probably not, but that would be fun. Of course, Dark Magician does not really need more support. Seriously, they've got so many cards for Dark Magician. Ooh, is this Noble Knights? Yeah, this is Noble Knights. Love Noble Knights. Got a Noble Knights deck. If I remember correctly, I have my Noble Knights deck on Castleberry because I decided... I think it was because I had just unlocked Castleberry and I didn't have any deck to use with him. And also, the Dino DNA skill works fairly well, just some bonus life points every turn. And here we've got Sacred Noble Knight of King Stellan. Normal summon.
Let's go, you Bell.
There's a famous line from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Did dude, you just summoned your mom. Yeah, but what about characters who summon their romantic partner, huh? Just... I summon my joy friend.
Cool power.
By summoning you, Belle, it changes to Jaden's theme song. Flip. Oh, they have you... Belle's voice echo.
U-Bell's ultimate form lives within me. U-Bell, the ultimate nightmare.
And then activate the skill one last time to add Neos from my deck to my hand. Nope, not that. Miracle Contact. Then, by shuffling into the deck, you Bell from my graveyard, Neos from my hand. Fusion Summon! The embodiment of bonds. Elemental Hero, Neos Kluger.
Battle.
First off, the ultimate nightmare attacks.
There's effect activates. This is far from sucker. My monster's effect. Get ready. I XC summon a monster. Just as I planned. My monster's effect activates. Show 'em what you got. I attack with my monster. I activate my monster's effect.
Neos Kluger, 1600 damage.
Rookie. My monster's effect activates. Get ready. I special summon a monster. I end my turn. This duel's looking dicey. It's my turn. I draw.
Noble Knight Madrot. It's that... I think this is the Noble Knight equivalent of Mordred. Fun fact, in my, in the story I've been writing that's like, what if King Arthur came back and she was a trans girl? I've got, alternative sort of, like, equivalent of Mordred. His name is Morgan. He's a jerk. Also, in the most recent chapter, he ran away because his daughter used a magic sword to cut his sword in half, and he got scared and ran away because he's a coward. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Defense position doesn't save you from you, Belle, the ultimate nightmare. I can do a fun evil laugh.
My turn. I draw.
Let's just go straight to battle.
Ultimate nightmare. Attack. U-Bell, the ultimate nightmare's effect activates.
I love the little echo they've got. Jane and Belle working together to summon an attack with their monster. That was a nice deck. That was a nice duel, and they didn't surrender. So nice. 500 points of experience. Quick victory, no damage. Victory by effect damage only. Activated spell. Perform special summon. Ooh, rank up. I remember I saw a meme on a Yu-Gi-Oh subreddit once that was like, oh, if you're below King of Games in a Yu-Gi-Oh game, then that means you're bad at the game. And if you're at King of Games, that means you're still bad at the game, but you also try hard for actually being good at the game. Some people are really silly. Anyways, let's keep going. Searching for opponent. Obtain a legendary skill. Ooh, they can be obtained by legendariness. Hey, we're fighting a Pegasus again. Pegasistine Chapel. Life point boost. Eternal Bond.
Duel. My turn. This will do. I summon a monster. I throw down a face down. I'm ending my turn.
My turn. Draw. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell.
There goes your bonus life points. But you have banished my super polymerization.
Special summon a monster. I'd like you to meet my monster. I special summon a monster.
Monk of the Tenyi.
Spell.
Vessel for the Dragon Cycle. Oh, I hope they don't use Berserker, because this was my counter for Berserker, honestly. Like, this is the card that... Well, maybe if I go in here, Neos Knight might be able to... Is the attack gain... No, I don't think that's an activated effect, so it might be able to get some bonus attack and beat over Berserker, but I don't know, I wouldn't get on it. Anyways, Tenyi Spirit Shthana. Monk of the Tenyi. Tenyi Spirit Ashuna. Tenyi Spirit Vishuddha. Tenyi Spirit Adara.
I'd like you to meet my monster. I
Berserker of the Tenyi.
Whose effect activates. My monster's effect activates. Let the fun begin. I special summon a monster. I set a card face down. Time to battle.
Wait a second, am I about to lose? Oh no.
Never give up.
Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. That was unfortunate. 2 coins in the machine. Build up our machine, you die tonight. I'm alive, immortalized. You're the creator, you dread that. Don't know why that song just came up into my head. Wait, right, it is because I said the machine. Ooh, DSOD Kaiba. I remember a fun quote I saw for this character once. Rumors that I've built a machine to send me to the Egyptian afterlife just because I'm a sore loser are completely false. I did it because I'm gay. And like, yeah. Honestly, I think Honestly, not pride shipping though. It's not quite my favorite ship, but I like the original generation rival shipping. I'm not sure why. It's fun and I like it. Okay. You bell.
Yu-Bell lives within me.
I think my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh ships of each show. I think the first. I think Duel Monsters is probably rival shipping, specifically because of some of the art Mr. Takahashi she made sometimes about for DSOD, and they just looked cute in that. For the second, I mean, obviously Soulshipping. I'm literally playing the Soulshipping deck right now. Third generation, What's my favorite What's my favorite for 5Ds? I don't actually know which is my favorite 5D ship, now that I think about it. Well, tool shipping's pretty nice. Yeah, I guess I'd say tool shipping. And Zexel. How did I forget the name? It's Yuma and Trey? Or no, is it Yuma and Shark? Or is it Yuma and Astral? Why does Yuma have so many boyfriends? Why does Yuma have so many boyfriends? I mean, you can see a lot of this in my, like, Entrusted story out on Air 3. It's got a lot of these ships as either being canon or being talked about, or... I mean, my Arc 5 ship, obviously fruit shipping. Fruit shipping is the best. I love fruit shipping. The fruits. I like the fruits. My favorite part about fruit shipping, well, I mean, not my favorite part, because I have so many favorite parts about fruit shipping, but I really like how it's like, it's an MF ship, so you'd assume, oh, they're heterosexual. But no, the ship name is literally Fruit. Like, these two are very queer. They're some of the more queer-coded Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters. It's like, we've got canonically queer Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters, and then we've got characters that are just sort of queer-coded, but then we've also got characters that are just very heavily queer-coded. Ravenous Frogger Dragon, Archethus.
I activate my monster's effect.
You destroyed Kluger. Oopsie doopsie, you destroyed Kluger. Cause then...
I activate my monster's effect. Neos and Yu-Bell, let's do this. Come on out, Neos Wise Man. Go!
Anyways, I was talking about fruit shipping. Yeah. I feel like Yu and Zuz are some of the more queer-coded characters in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. Like, they're not quite canon, but... I mean, Zuzu sort of has a lot of romantic tension with just every girl. She's very lesbian-y. And since she's also very heavily... has, like, just a ton of romantic tension with Yuya, that makes Yuya also queer-coded as some form of lesbian. I don't know.
Let's battle. Blue Eyes, Twin Burst Dragon. Burn everything down. Neos Wise Man's effect.
Sometimes people will attack a Yubel monster, and then they will lose because they didn't realize. Honestly, I'm not sure how they. I guess they just aren't that into like Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore and stuff, because Bell is probably one of the most famous don't attack into this monsters. They have 0 attack. Prime target. No, silly. They have an effect that deals you damage when you attack them. It's sort of like Makonko before Makonko existed. Just instead of me taking the damage when my monster battles a monster with higher attack points, you take the damage. This is just a really fun deck to play. Because if your opponent summons a powerful monster, then you can summon Ultimate Nightmare or Neos Kluger, and you can turn that monster against them. You can use its attack points to deal damage. I have defeated many an opponent with a single effect activation, just... They summon a 4,000 or higher attack point monster. I summon Yubel. Sometimes I attack them with Yubel. Sometimes they attack me with their 4,000 attack point monster, and they choose to attack Yubel with it, and then they lose. I remember a quote I came up with for Jaden on Yubel's new support. It's very thankful for the Eternal Love Guardian and Soul of Yubel and stuff, because... And this is a direct quote from the Jaden Yuki that lives in my brain. It's... yeah, the big monster forms are hot, but they're not as good for cuddling. That's a direct quote from the Jaden Yuki that lives in my brain. Also a direct quote from the Jaden Yuki that lives in my brain. Call my partner intersex the way I'm in them. Sex. Oh, can I even say that on YouTube? I don't know. I might censor that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to censor it because YouTube doesn't like it, but... I don't even know why I said that. It makes me honestly uncomfortable to even have thought of it, but like... It popped into my head, and you are inflicted with it, and it is in character for Jaden. He's a silly boy.
Check this out. I special summon a monster. I'm ending my turn.
But anyways, yeah. Going for a bit farther, my favorite ship for Vrains. I didn't have anything I shipped in Vrains for a while, until like the final episode, and I was like, oh, this is why everyone ships eyeball shipping. Like, just looking at that last episode, it was like, oh wow, yeah, these two are gay. I think I'm gonna hold off this turn. Time Lords are fun and tricky to deal with, because it's just like, you sort of just have to wait for them to lose their Time Lords. Or, in this case, I could just wait for them to summon one of the big ones. But anyways, yeah, I was just like, not really shipping eyeball shipping for the entire series until that last arc, and it was like, oh wow, yeah, these two are totally gay for each other. In Sevens, I mean, it's kind of obvious what I'd ship in Sevens. It's, you know, the token... pretty much canon Yuri ship. It's Kido and Asana. They're very cute together. I'm gonna end my turn. I haven't watched anything about Go Rush yet. I mean, I've read a lot about Go Rush, but I haven't watched it, and I don't want to have a favorite ship before I watch it. But I have heard it has introduced yet more canonically queer Yu-Gi-Oh characters, which is just... that's so nice. Like, the characters have been queer-coded since the first series, and have been canonically queer since the second series, so... yeah.
Activate my monsters effect. Neos and you.
Since Sandion battled, its effect activates.
Ah, that was so close. I didn't even summon the secret monsters, though. I summoned fusion monsters and effect monsters. See, I would have won that if they hadn't weakened Kluger's effect. I feel like when it's just straight up burn damage, the weakening of the effect makes sense, but when it's like supposed to be you turn the opponent's attack against them, I feel like it would make more sense to keep the damage the same of like, yes, if you battle a U-Bell monster, you take your monster's attack points as damage. Anyways, it's been a bit, my throat's getting sore, so I think I'm gonna end off this video here. I really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. Queer people are fun. It's fun just thinking about, you know, non-cishet characters and, I don't know. I don't even know how to say this, just gay characters are good, and I like this ship, and I like that they have a deck for it, and I am waiting patiently for when they make a support card for both Yuya and Zuzu. Please. Please do that soon, Konami. Anyways, fun game. Fun, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Bye-bye.